Once upon a time, in a small coastal village, nestled between tall cliffs and the vast ocean, lived a tight-knit community. The villagers made their living from the bountiful sea, but they also feared it. Legends spoke of a sea monster lurking in the depths, waiting to devour anyone who dared to venture too far from the shore. One stormy evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting eerie shadows across the water, a group of young friends gathered on the beach. Among them was Tim, a curious and adventurous boy, who was always eager to prove his bravery. He had heard tales of the sea monster but dismissed them as mere superstitions. As the group laughed and chatted, a chilling breeze swept through the air, making them shiver. But that didn't deter them, instead, it added excitement to their adventure. One of Tim's friends, Sarah, glanced uneasily out into the darkening sea, feeling an ominous presence lingering in the air. Ignoring Sarah's unease, Tim proposed a dare. "Let's see who can swim the farthest out into the sea." "Don't worry, the sea monster is just a story to scare us," he declared with false bravado. The others hesitated, but the peer pressure got the better of them. Tim led the way, plunging into the cold, foaming waves. The sea embraced them, and for a while, they splashed and swam, far beyond their comfort zone. As the group started to tire, they decided to head back. But that's when they noticed something dreadful: Tim was missing. Panic spread through their hearts as they frantically searched for him, calling out his name. Then, a gut-wrenching cry echoed from the depths. Sarah saw a monstrous shadow beneath the waves, and her heart froze with terror. It was the sea monster, a colossal, hideous creature with glowing, malevolent eyes, razor-sharp teeth, and tentacles that seemed to stretch for miles. The remaining friends struggled back to the safety of the shore, shaken and in tears. The villagers were alerted, and a search party was organized. But no trace of Tim was found, and the villagers mourned his loss, forever blaming the sea monster for his disappearance. Days turned into weeks, and the village fell into a somber silence. Sarah couldn't forget the horrifying sight of the sea monster, and her anxiety grew with each passing night. She couldn't sleep, always haunted by the memories of that fateful day. One evening, Sarah decided to revisit the beach where it all began. The moon was full, casting an eerie glow over the water. As she stood there, waves gently lapping at her feet, she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. But she was not alone. Out of the shadows emerged an old fisherman, known for his wisdom and experience at sea. He had been following Sarah, aware of her distress. With a gentle voice, he spoke. "You saw the sea monster, didn't you?" Sarah nodded, tears streaming down her face. "Yes, I did. It took Tim away, and I can't forget that sight." The old fisherman sighed, his eyes filled with a mix of sorrow and understanding. "The sea monster is real, but it's not what you think," he said cryptically. Confused, Sarah asked, "What do you mean?" The old man's gaze turned to the ocean, and he began his tale. "Long ago, there was a curse on our village, placed by a powerful sorceress who had been wronged by our ancestors. The sea monster is a manifestation of that curse. It appears when someone from the village ventures too far into the sea, a sacrifice demanded by the curse to appease the sorceress's wrath." Sarah was horrified. "So, Tim was sacrificed?" The old man nodded sadly. "Yes, but there is a way to break the curse. The sacrifice must be voluntary, and the person offering their life must do so out of pure love and selflessness." Realization dawned on Sarah, and she knew what she had to do. She loved Tim dearly, and she couldn't bear the thought of anyone else falling victim to the sea monster. With unwavering determination, Sarah waded into the water, her heart pounding in her chest. She shouted, "If it's me you want, then take me. Let my village be free from this curse." A deafening silence fell over the beach as the sea monster emerged from the depths. Its eyes met Sarah's, and in that moment, she felt an inexplicable connection, as if it recognized her sacrifice. To everyone's astonishment, the sea monster bowed its massive head before slowly sinking back into the sea, disappearing into the dark waters. The curse had been broken. The village rejoiced, but Sarah's sacrifice weighed heavily on their hearts. She had saved them all, but they mourned the loss of their brave friend. Years passed, and the village erected a monument in Sarah's honor, commemorating her selflessness and courage. The legend of the sea monster lived on, but it was no longer a tale of horror. Instead, it became a story of love and sacrifice, a reminder of the power of pure intentions. And so, the story of Sarah and the sea monster lived on, captivating the hearts of generations to come, reminding them that true bravery comes not from conquering fear but from facing it with love and selflessness. And as the sun set over the tranquil sea, the chilling breeze carried their story across the ages, forever etched in the hearts of those who heard it.